get things started. Ready? Go!
Hello and welcome to Bounding into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding into Comics. Today I got a story about Lucy Lawless claiming that Cara Dune fan casting made her political and might have even cost her a Star Wars role. Before we get to that story, I'd like to ask if you could please hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube does like to unsubscribe people for whatever reason. And then I also encourage you to share this video with your friends and family. So as I was saying, actress Lucy Lawless, you might know her from Xena, Warrior Princess, Spartacus, Battlestar Galactica, and Ash vs. Evil Dead, recently addressed fans campaigning to have her replace Gina Carano as Cara Dune on the Star Wars series The Mandalorian. Just as a refresher, Carano was fired from The Mandalorian via a press statement with a Lucasfilm spokesman saying Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm and there are no plans for her to be in the future. The spokesman added, nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. Carano posted a photo of a woman in undress fleeing from children wielding blunt objects. It contained a warning about the dangers of hating your neighbor. As you can see, the photo was a screenshot from Warrior Priest Jim podcast. It reads, Jews were beaten in the streets not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. It then shares a quote that reads, because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? Following Carano's firing, a Change.org petition was created to have Lucy Lawless join The Mandalorian. However, that petition was only signed by 22 people. Others expressed their support for Lawless to replace Carano on Twitter and received a ton of support. Severed Sons D&D tweeted, instead of hashtag cancel Disney Plus, can they just cast Lucy Lawless as Cara Dune and pretend it was her the whole time? The tweet received over 24,000 likes. Twitter user Isabel S. Diepa also tweeted, hear me out, casting Lucy Lawless as Cara Dune would sell so many action figures. I'm just saying she'd bring in a lot of bank. That tweet received almost 400 likes. Now, Lawless has addressed the fan casting, claiming it made her political and even might have cost her another Star Wars role. Lawless spoke to Metro, where she said, well, to be honest with you, I was already in discussions about something on It Wasn't The Mandalorian, something Star Wars affiliated. She continued saying, it might have hurt me in some way, because then they couldn't hire me because it would seem to be pandering to, I'm just guessing here, I don't know anything, but in some ways it can be unhelpful because if they pander to this fan group, then how are you going to pander to every other fan group? Do you know what I mean? Lawless then noted, I became political and I had nothing to do with the discussion. However, she did express appreciation for the support, saying, but that's the way the world is, and they meant it out of love, and I thank the fans for their fealty to me. Lawless added, I haven't thought about that since, so it hasn't given me any pain, but that was my thought at the time, like, oh, this makes me look like a political appointment and not an actress. While Lawless notes the fan casting, if it came to pass, would have made her look like a political appointment, the actress is no stranger to getting involved in political debates. Back in January, she described Americans protesting as, quote, flying monkeys, homegrown terrorists, and QAnon actors. In response to a tweet from Kevin Sorbo stating that the protesters did not look like patriots, Lawless tweeted, no, Peanut, they are not patriots. They are your flying monkeys, homegrown terrorists, QAnon actors. She added, they are the douchebags that go out and do evil bidding of people like you who like to wind them up like toys and let them do their worst. Hashtag keeping your filthy hands clean. Hashtag enabler. Lawless also described vast swaths of Americans as racists. She tweeted, if you cheered when Trump wrenched babies from the hands of Mexicans at border, but cried when he got banned from Twitter, you're a effing racist. She had also previously described President Donald Trump as, quote, an absolute dictator and mad as a teapot in a tweet from August 2018. In 2016, Lawless declared she wouldn't shop at stores carrying the Trump brand. She tweeted, hey, shop. Carrying a Trump brand gives tacit support to a racist, sexually assaultive tax dodger. I can't shop with you. Hashtag grab your wallet. So it's hard for me to believe that Lucy Lawless would would be worried that her taking on the role of Cara Dune would make her seem like a political appointment and not an actress. She clearly is not afraid to express some extremely radical political views on Twitter. And on top of that, she was already political before they even fired Gina Carano. So I'm not really sure why she's even trying to make this argument. It seems to me that she might be trying to make herself look better than what she actually is. That's my thoughts on the matter. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding into Comics.